I just added a data source into my Cloudpak for security for my local instance of CarbonBlack. And let me share with you what I learned in doing that. If I click here, what I need to specify here is the IP address, the public IP address of this CarbonBlack instance, because I have this in my local system here at home behind my pfSense router, and it's under a NAT. I need to specify here the public IP at home plus the port that I'm going to be doing port forwarding. Let's say that you do port 333, and then there's a separate video that I did on the pfSense series that I show you how in pfSense you do port forwarding. You have a different router, you do it like that. However, if you Cloudpak, let's say that is on the cloud or wherever you have it, has direct connection to the internet, all you need to do is just put that one here and port 443 down here. Let me scroll down a bit. I took all the defaults, and in here I added a configuration. I named mine Jose CB, and I added some users. You don't have to, but it's not a bad idea. I put the analyst as a viewer and manager as the owner, and you need to add a configuration. When you click here, you are asked to provide a configuration name that I gave to mine, Jose CB, and then a token. This is a CarbonBlack token that will authorize you to have it Cloudpak talk to it. Where you get that? When you log in into your CarbonBlack instance, you go here under my profile, and in here when you click API token, you will see the token. You need to copy that. I'm not gonna obviously do it, but that's how you get that piece of information. Now, in my case, my local instance of CarbonBlack, the cell sign certificate for it has the address of my box in my internal network, and this is the IP address for mine. And I need to paste the actual certificate in it. How do we get that certificate? Well, if you open it any terminal or command line interface, and this is a standard command, to actually retrieve from that IP address the certificate, and it pipes it and then it puts it here. So I'm gonna hit enter here, and I'm gonna obfuscate or cover a little bit of the information. So let me pause the video, and you get the begin certificate and certificate. So you copy that. You can actually do it from the SSH terminal in here, and you paste it right here. And when you do done, you should, after a few seconds, you should get connected. Now, if you get an error, you're gonna get an indication that the communication was not successful. You get a little yellow triangle, and if when you look at it, the response that you get, which is the one I got, was that the certificate key were not strong enough. Let me show you the steps you need to follow to correct that. So you will need to generate a certificate with the longer key, and you issue this command, and that's the name of the certificate. This is actually going to replace the one that is weak with a key of a much shorter side in your CarbonBlack instance. You do the same. You do that for the key, and you do this to get the certificate. Now you need to generate this command. This takes actually a couple of seconds to generate that long key, and then you're going to go into this file under that directory. You're going to comment these two lines that you'll find, and you will add these three keys, these three lines in that file. You save it, and then you do sudo restart the CarbonBlack Enterprise, and this puts the new certificates into the game, and then you actually retrieve the new certificate, paste it, and that actually worked very nicely for me.